Hey everybody, welcome back to Battlestar Galactica Remembered. Charybdis here, and you saw the thumbnail. You know what we're gonna do today. I've been waiting to do this one for a little while here. Had to wait for a special piece in the mail, which I'm gonna cover in just a moment here. But the fact of the matter is, we are going to be reviewing this right here. Oh yeah, this is another iconic piece, another prop, of course, from Battlestar Galactica. You had the Colonial Warrior helmet, so if you have the Colonial Warriors, you got to have the Cylon Centurions. And so this is a Cylon Centurion helmet. This one comes from the company called Kropserkel. They are still out there. I verified this fact just a couple of months ago, and I sent them an email. What they'll do is they'll send you an email back with a PDF file attached that has all of their Cylon paraphernalia that they offer, right? All the pieces and all that kind of stuff. And so the good news about it is that, if I'm correct, Kropserkel is the only company that I know of that is doing and offering the full Cylon Centurion outfit from helmet to toe. I'm talking the undersuit, gloves, boots even. Try finding that anywhere else. And when they sent me the PDF, my jaw about hit the floor. And the reason why is because, if you do cosplay and you do armor and, stormtroopers and Darth Vader and, all this kind of stuff, an armored suit is going to cost you quite a bit. I mean, it can get up into the several $1,000s, as you probably know. And so the fact of the matter is, though, when I saw the Kropserkel price for the full Cylon Centurion outfit, I was just amazed. It comes in at $1975. That's right, just less than $2,000. And you can get yourself into a full Cylon Centurion. That's almost unheard of, which is absolutely amazing, given the complexity and kind of what it is. And so if you want to be a Cylon, you can do it for less than $2,000. I strongly recommend you being kind of a tall, big guy. I once had thoughts of maybe being a Cylon Centurion and getting one. And then not to mix genres here, but I kept hearing the words of Princess Leia saying, "Aren't you a little short to be a Cylon?" And so, yeah, I'm not even hardly 6 feet. So I forgot about that one. So, but I did want to get the helmet, and of course it's off right now, but let me go ahead and look under here. There's a little switch in the back, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a still picture of the inside, and there it is, complete with working eye electronics. Isn't that a thing of beauty? That is awesome. I mean, this is one of the pieces I really wanted, and I got this way back in 2009, believe it or not. And that's why I wanted to make sure that Kropserkel was still out there doing these things, because it's been 15 years since I bought this. Still in pristine condition. I don't troop as a Cylon. I did not get the costume. So it's just in my shelf along with my Colonial Warrior helmet and all that. And it's just still in pristine shape and still works perfectly and everything. So this is it. It is an ABS vacuum formed shell with the face and eyepiece on there. And the cool thing about it is that, if you really think about it, it's pretty simple in construction. It really only consists of 3 things: the left side, the right side, and the front faceplate, the mouth grill with the eyepiece. Now, the interesting thing is I'm gonna turn this over and kind of show it to you right in there. And I'm gonna put that still picture up there of a close-up of the inside. But you can see the 2 halves. The electronics go from the eye, which is attached to that fiberglass mouthpiece and eyepiece, and the wires go up to the middle. There's a battery up in there, runs on a 9-volt battery, and then a little switch at the very back. And so one of the cool things about the Kropserkel helmet is that that mouth grill and eyepiece are one piece. You notice in there on that picture, it's only one solid piece. So that makes it solid. It's more sturdy and stable when you have the 2 pieces put together. It's very lightweight for the most part. The heaviest thing is that mouthpiece grill. And then you have the electronic eye. There's a little slit. You probably can't see it, but it's right above the eye, the roving eye. It's about 1/4 inches thick. It's not very much, But when you put it on, that's where you see out of. And, it actually doesn't have bad vision. You can't see anything below. And if you have a costume with a mask, of course, you know all about that. But the fact of the matter is, that's really it. It's a pretty simple thing. It's metallized, vacuum formed with the awesome silver coating as I turn it around here. And that's really all there is to it. It's, again, the main body is ABS vacuum formed. And there it is. And so I'm going to go ahead and put it on just so you can see what it's like. But once again, I do have to warn you, if you've got a pretty big head, maybe over like an 8 or something like that, it might be a little bit of a tight squeeze, okay? So I'm just going to warn you about that. And here we go. I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And there you go. Of course, that's my voice in the mask. Sounds a lot weirder, but there you go, right? So it has pretty good fit up in there. And just so you can hear me, I'm going to go ahead and take this off again. But as you can see, it just kind of almost barely fit on my head. And again, I wear a 7 3/8 hat size and head size. And so there you go. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze getting in there. But once you're in, it's actually pretty good. It opens up and you have a little bit of room in there. There's some light padding. You don't have to add anything. Cool thing about this one, totally turnkey from Kropserkel. All you literally got to do, take it out of the box, 20 seconds later, put the battery in and hit the switch and you're a Cylon. So that's the cool thing about that. And so, all right, what's the deal? What's the price on this one, right? It is very comparable to the Colonial Warrior helmets that I had reviewed earlier. And when I bought this one in 2009, the price was $495, right? So just shy of $500. It's actually about $100 less than the Colonial Warrior helmet. When I got the PDF just a couple of months ago, I looked at the price. Once again, my jaw dropped and hit the floor. You know why? Because you know what the price is for a full-on Cylon Centurion helmet, this one right here today? $495. That's right. Who has heard of such a thing, right? 15 years and their price has not gone up one dime. That's awesome. Thank you, by the way. Props to Kropserkel for not increasing the price on these. $495 will get you this baby right here. It does have a programmable eye, by the way. And what that means is that you can actually slow it down or speed it up. And I think the new module, the electronic eye module, I believe has a couple of modes. You can stop the eye and start it again and that sort of thing. But you'd have to ask the people at Kropserkel about that one. It may be a little different. Mine just has an adjustment, a speed adjustment. And so I kind of left it right there in the middle to approximate pretty much what you saw on screen. And so there you go, right? $495 for a A-grade Cylon Centurion helmet. Now, here's the other thing. They also have another option for you if you are a little bit maybe money conscious. You're not going to get the whole thing. It's just going to sit on your shelf. They do have a B-grade option, and they offer that one for $395. It's a little bit less expensive, but it may have a flaw in the finish or the construction, right? It might not be anything that great. Maybe you could ask them for pictures. I don't know. But it's a little bit less expensive. It's only $395. That may be a great option if you want a helmet for your collection or the con table, right, or something like that. And you don't want to spend $500, well, just spend $395. And there you go, right? So there you get it. If you Google or search for Cylon Centurion prop helmet, you may come up with a couple of different vendors other than Kropserkel. There are a couple of maybe I know of one for sure that there is another one that does offer it complete with the light and everything. I think it's pretty. I think it's also comparable. That's up to you. And then there you go, right? There are some other vendors that offer it in kit form. It's not finished. It's not metallized, metallicized, whatever, or anything like that. You would have to finish it all yourself, and that's going to add it significantly to the cost. But I think they only sell those for something like $150, untrimmed, everything. You just put it all together, and there you go. You get all the parts and the pieces, but you've got to do it. So if that's a way, you're good with that. Maybe that's a way that you wanted to do it, and that you could get your Cylon helmet, all right? So there you go. There's the Kropserkel Cylon Centurion helmet. But I do have one more thing to show you, and that is, and this is what I was waiting for most of the summer here, it's this. Now you may be thinking, what in the world is this little thing? This is what they call the Cylon Centurion sound module. And there's like a little two-way speaker right up here. There's vents on the front and the back. And there's a little USB port right there. And this is the little on-off switch. And basically what this is it has a piece of Velcro on the back. And what you do is you put the Velcro, you literally stick it up inside the helmet. And this is what it has. The Cylon Eye Warble. So there you go. That is absolutely awesome. So now you can have not only the look, but you can also have the sound. And there you go. Push it again, gives you the little by your command, and then it stops. And so this is mounted up inside there. This was $75, and it also is programmable. You can add other sound files in there if you want. So that's the cool thing about that. I was waiting for that one. So if you wanted the moving eye, the roving eye, plus the warble for your con table or for your costume, you got it all right here, right? The helmet plus the sound module. And so there you go. That's what Kropserkel can give you. They also have weaponry as well, by the way. So you can also order the sword, the blasters, all that kind of stuff. And so they're a one-stop shop, if you will, for the Cylon Centurion shopper, right? So there you go. This is the only one I have. So this is the only review of something Cylon that I'm going to do, by the way, because this is the only one that I ever got. But it is one of my pride and joy pieces. Sits right next to my Colonial Warrior helmet. And as you can see, it is just one awesome prop. So anyway, again, if you want it right after this, go to Kropserkel. I'll have a link down below to their website, and just ask them, hey, send me your Cylon PDF, and they will get you hooked up with that. If you want to be a Cylon, that's the way to do it, right? That's what this is all about. That's why I'm doing these reviews, to make sure to give you that information up to date, current, right now, that you can go ahead and get this stuff. And that's why these first prop reviews are going to be stuff that you can go and buy right now. Shortly, I will get into costuming and props that pretty much are not available, and we'll take a look at those. But these first ones, that's what I wanted to do, right? Make sure it is available, that if you wanted it, you can go get it. But in any case, that's it, right? The Kropserkel Cylon Centurion helmet with sound module. And I hope you enjoyed this prop review. Long live Battlestar Galactica, and I will see you in the next video.